what I would do to take.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be talking about my skincare routine. But first, I want to apologize to you guys because this video was supposed to go up last Friday. However, I was not able to get it up because we were having some storage issues on my iPad and I was under the weather. I was not feeling good at all last week. I'm feeling better this week, so that is a plus. Okay, let's talk about my skincare routine and my efforts in moving towards healthier, more vibrant skin, but even just overall health as well. So about a year and a half ago, I decided around I'm 27, by 26, maybe I was still 25, getting ready to go on 26. I decided that I wanted to change the health of my skin. And part of the reason why I decided that is because I am in the beauty industry. I am a hairstylist and a makeup artist. So it's very, very important that I have healthy, vibrant skin and my hair is in its best health as well, along with my nails. So I watched my skin for a while just to kind of figure out, what was making me break out, what were some of the things I was struggling with my skin. I have acne prone skin, so that was one thing. But another thing is I also have hyperpigmentation. So that means that when I get a breakout and they're a little bit more than I can handle or I can control, I tend to dig in my face, so it leaves a bruise, and then that bruise darkens over time and it leaves uneven blotchy spots on my face. So I decided that I wanted to clear that up. So I watched what I was eating. I was still eating my normal regular stuff, but I was watching how I was eating it and what I was consuming, and learned a little bit about the food that I was eating. First thing I realized was that I had both a salt and sugar addiction. When I eat too much salty food or too much sugary food, my face flips out. And also I realized that meat was a big issue with my skin. My digestive system does not do well with meat. So the first week of December, a week after my birthday, when I turned 26, I decided that I was going to stop eating meat. And when I stopped eating meat, my skin changed drastically. I stopped seeing so many breakouts. My skin actually brightened up a lot. It was more vibrant. It had more life in it. And so then I decided that I wanted to go the more natural route when it came to my skincare and how I wanted to take care of my skin. So I'm going to share with you a few things that I use on my skin and my skincare routine that I've been using for a little over a year now, that has gotten me to where I am now. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is my brush, my face cleansing brush. Y'all, this thing is the truth. This thing has been the biggest game changer of my skincare routine. This one is the Pixnor. I don't even know if I'm going to be holding this up right for y'all to see, but it's the Pixnor cleansing brush, and it has 2 speeds. It has low and high. I usually do it on more of the lower end just because my skin is really, really sensitive, and I tend to be heavy-handed and a little bit more aggressive with my skin, so I do it on the low speed. But that brush has changed the game drastically. I love using it. I use it maybe about 3 or 4 times a week, just kind of depending on what my skin is going through. Um, but I love it, and I will leave a link below if you are interested in getting it. I got it off Amazon for like $11. Is my cleansers that I choose to use. So lately I've been using the Dr. Bronner's 13-in-1 Hemp Lavender Pure Castor Oil Soap. This is the one. You can't see it because it's bright, but this is the one I've been using, and I get these from Target for $1.99, and you just need a few drops. This is the peppermint one that I also like, and I have a baby one as well. It's in the back though, I didn't bring it up here. But I love them. They're amazing on the skin, and they're natural. They're all natural, which is what I love the most. Like, I love that they're all natural. I also use the African Black Soap by Adudu Asan. Absolutely love that soap. I actually use it all over my body, and I have my children use it as well. That soap is amazing when it comes to cleansing, and when it comes to brightening and helping tone the skin, so all the skin is like one color. But I have not ordered any lately. I usually order that off of Amazon as well. I usually get like 9 bars or so for like 12 bucks. I will leave a link for that in the bottom of the description bar as well. After I cleanse my face, I like to pat my face dry with paper towel. I used to use a wash rag, but I stopped using a wash rag just because wash rags tend to hold the bacteria, and the bacteria lives there, and you use the wash rag over and over and over, and so you kind of just spreading it all over your face. So after I cleanse my face and rinse my face with water, I just go in and I pat dry really lightly all over my face with a paper towel and just throw it in the trash. Different types of toners that I like to use for my face is either a witch hazel, and this is the Pore Perfecting Toner. Is 100% natural witch hazel. I like it. It works great on me. I love the way it makes my face feel. Or I use the ACV toner that I made out of apple cider vinegar and water. It's 25% apple cider vinegar, 75% water, and I just squirt a little bit on these little pads. As you can see, they're almost gone because I wash my face every day, and those are $1 at the Dollar Tree, the dollar store. But I go in after I cleanse and pat dry my face. I go in with the toner, and that just kind of like closes everything down, locks in all the moisture, but it also helps lift up like some of that hyperpigmentation that's in the skin. That's deep down in the skin. It helps pull it to the surface as well, along with the cleansing brush. And then I follow up with a nice easy moisturizer. My moisturizers vary from time to time. Sometimes I use coconut oil, which is what I also use when I remove my makeup from my face. But sometimes I go in with my black seed oil. It doesn't have a label because it came in like a really big glass jar, and so I wanted to put it into a smaller jar. And this is just a little dropper here that I like to use, and I just put a couple of drops either directly on my face or on my hands, and then I just apply it gently to the area, and then I do a sweeping motion when I massage it in. And I go real gentle around my eyes, just because your eyes are the most fragile area on the face. Be very delicate around your eyes. Sometimes I like to go in with the lavender Jamaican black castor oil. I love this stuff. I like to use this kind of more in the winter, just because it's a little bit thicker and the air is a lot drier here. I live in the mid-Atlantic, so the winters are pretty dry. Treatment when I am having a breakout in an area, just like one specific area in my face, but the rest of my face is pretty doing okay. I like to go in with this right here, which is my favorite thing. This is a piece of garlic. I don't know if you can see it, but this is a piece of garlic. So I just cut the garlic in half, cut a few little slits in it, and I put it directly on the problem area, and I let it sit there for probably about 4 or 5 minutes. And it is tingly, sometimes it burns, but those are just the antibiotics that's coming from the garlic. Is getting down into the infected area, and it's like basically devouring that infection, because acne is a bacterial infection, so it's getting in there and it's like eating it up, and it's also shrinking it down. So I love garlic as my spot treatment. Like, that is like my go-to. Another thing that you can use is lemon. I like to get organic lemons. You can put a little piece of lemon there and it'll eat it up. And or you can use tomato. Tomato is also good. It is it's in there and it fights it, and it just breaks down that infection. For me, natural has been the way to go. To help my skincare is I eat a lot more leafy greens. I've incorporated a lot more greens into my diet. Sorry, y'all. I've incorporated a lot more greens into my diet. I drink way more water. Water is like your best friend, especially when you are on the road to clear, healthy skin and just an overall just healthy way of living. Water is your number one friend when it comes to that, when it comes to your overall health and living better. And I drink green tea. Green tea has been very beneficial to me and my overall health. I've been slacking lately, but we have green tea in the house now, so I'm actually about to drink me a glass right now. But green tea is very good when it comes to pushing out any toxins in the body. It breaks it down. It's good for the digestive system. It helps fight different kind of cancers. It promotes health in the brain. Green tea is like number 2 next to water. So those are just a few of the things that I have been doing to take care of my skin and get my skin on the up and up. That it can always be better, but this is where I am now, and I love it, and I appreciate the journey that I've been on. I also do face masks, and I do those every Sunday. So if you guys want to know some of my little face mask remedies that I have created, please let me know down in the comments below. And if you have anything that you do to your skincare, please feel free to share. And if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say, and I will be responding to any comments that you guys have. Thank you so much for being a faithful follower of mine, and until next time, be well.
Let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love. Caught up in my